and on we'll go through the wastelands.
Hey guys, Alex here, AG Automotive, and here today we've got the 2022 Ford Everest, and this is the Trend model. So let's take a look. Alright, before we get into the video, just want to do a shout out to Booths Ford, who are nice enough to let me have a look at this one today, and I'll leave their contact details down below. So at the front here, you've got the big Ford badge there. You've got this black grille with a bit of silver trim, sort of breaks it up, and then the silver trim piece goes in towards where the headlights are, and you've got those curve around headlights with the LED daytime running lights and headlights. Driving lights down below, and you do have your parking sensors there as well. So what are your thoughts on the next gen Everest? Have you got one yet, or are you still waiting for one? Or have you got the old one and you're happy with the old one? Let me know. So the wheels on the Everest are 18-inch wheels, and they've got a star pattern design with silver and piano black, and I think it sort of actually suits the car very nicely. You do have the bi-turbo badge there, and as you can see before, Booths Ford have fitted a nice sticker for themselves. Next Gen Everest developed Booths Ford and their number, which I'll leave down below anyway. So we come round to the back. You've got the Everest badge, you've got the Ford badge, you've got the Everest writing, the reverse camera, and then you've got this interesting looking light setup. So we'll just come around to the back. So you got the Ford badge up there, the Everest writing on there, your reverse camera, you have your parking sensors down below, and you've got a interesting looking tail light setup. You can see there, sort of broken up there as well, and also there is the spare wheel under there as well. Alright guys, let's go and have a look inside. Alright, just inside the Everest, and first impressions is it's a lot more upmarket than the original one, and I quite like that. And the main attraction, I think, is this massive big media center, which we'll get to shortly. So to the right of the steering wheel, you do have your headlight fog light controls there. You've also got illumination for the dash, and you can open and close the tailgate via this button. You also have your start stop button up there as well. Now, steering wheel, all leather steering wheel. You've got your cruise control buttons on the left and your menu controls on the right. You got your indicator stalk there with your wiper stalk on the left. Now, the steering wheel does come out and up and down, which is a great feature. More cars should have it, I think. So the dash, now you've got a massive big screen there with your digital speedo. Now I'll just go through a couple of the menus. You can adjust how you view the menu there, your My View, you've got your trip and fuel, your off-road viewing there, towing, audio, phone, navigation, settings, and vehicle maintenance. Now we'll come over to the media center in question. Now this one here, you've got your AM, FM, and digital radio stations. You do have your phone controls. You've also got your navigation. I'll show you that. It's a really big screen, again, easy to use. And that's 3/4 of the screen. You got your media, Apple CarPlay, your Android Auto, your owner's manual, and you can play games on it. This game called Sketch. So further down from there, you do have your climate control settings, and you've got like a quarter of it on the screen there. So it is touch screen. As you can see, if I adjust the temperature, or you can turn the aircon on or off, put it on auto, adjust the rear occupants air conditioning as well. And then you've got the shortcut and the knobs there as well. So further down from there, you do have a wireless phone charger and 2 USBs, as well as a little bit of storage just to the right there. Another little bit of storage in there. And then you've got your gear selector and your 2 cup holders, your finger brake or park brake. And then you've also got your drive modes, 2 high, 4 low, and 4 auto, which will the car will sort itself out. Now you've got a few buttons here for your parking sensors, traction control, auto start stop, and you've also got your off-road button there where you can push that and you get this screen which shows you can actually lock the diff, and it'll show you the diff locked, and you've got hill descent control there also. As well up here you do have like a compass of how the car's geometry is going if you're off-road, should you wish to utilize that. Now I'll just pop it into reverse there, and as you can see, the screen, the camera is very clear actually. It's really good. You can get like a widescreen part of it as well, or you can also get the tow hook or tow bar camera, which is sort of goes straight down behind if you have a look at that. Now with the gear selector, I just wanted to show you when the engine's running, if you turn it off while it's in gear, in reverse or drive, it will actually switch itself into park. So I'll show you what that looks like. So if you see, have a look there, I'll turn it off while it's in drive, and it switches itself into park. So we do have the armrest there, again very soft, and if we open it up, you've got a little bit of storage there you can take out, and a 12-volt plug in there as well. Now the glove box is reasonably big there. You get your service manuals in there and a few iPads, and up here there's actually a second one, believe it or not. So if I push that, you can see that you get a little bit of space up in the top there. Again, a nice feature, I think, if you like storing things or love cubby holes. Alright, well let's go and have a look in the back. Alright, just in the back of the Everest. So first impressions is, it's reasonably roomy back here. Now I'm 6'1", 185 centimeters, and have a look at, I've got masses of headroom. Also knee room, leg room, and foot room is all pretty good, thanks to these cutouts in the back of the seat, which gives you a little bit more knee room. Now this is set up for me, and yeah, I could sit here for a reasonable long trip, which is nice. So you do get 2 ISOFIX spots there and 2 behind me. And something nice is you do get for the rear passengers is rear air conditioning, and you also get an adjustment too for the fan speed, which again is very nice. You can lock it from the front screen if you have kids that play around with it. Also you do get 2 USB spots as well as the map pockets in the back of the chairs. Now the air conditioning does go all the way to the back. Alright, so we have a look in on the armrest there, very soft. Open that up to reveal cup holders, and I think that's pretty cool, sort of copying the Europeans or catching up to them, because I've seen they do it a bit. Alright, well there is a third row. I'm not sure how we're going to go, but yeah, let's have a look in the back and see how I fit in the very back. Alright, just in the third row of the Everest. So yeah, fitting wise, not really. My head's hitting the roof. I don't think I could put this seat back very far. Let's try and see how far we'll probably get to there. So that I could sit here if I had to, but I don't think I would want to sit here. And you do get 2 cup holders. You actually get a 12-volt plug just here as well. That's pretty cool. Some tie down points in case you want to tie the kids to the third row. Alright, let's go and have a look in the boot. Alright, just in the boot of the Everest. So here we have 200 and all right, just in the boot of the Everest. So here we have 259 litres of boot room, which is not much at all with the rear seats up. Now that's easily fixed if I just do that and do that. The rear seats are pretty much lay flat, and that gives you a whole heap more room. And as you can see, you do have the tether points, the 3 there. You've also got a little bit of storage space on this side, and then if I lift up the carpet, you've got your breakdown tools there, and there's a little bit of storage space underneath there as well. So not a huge amount in the vehicle. The spare tyre is underneath. All right, let's go and have a look under the bonnet. All right, just under the bonnet of the Everest. So here we have a 2-litre bi-turbo 4-cylinder diesel engine, and it produces 154 kilowatts of power and 500 newton meters of torque. And that's mated to a 10-speed automatic driving all 4 wheels, as this is the 4x4 variant. You can also get the 4x2. Now, Ford claims that this particular one in trend in the 4x4 will do 7.2 litres per 100 kilometres combined, which I think is very good actually for the size of the vehicle. All right, let's go for a drive. All right, just going for a drive in the Everest. So let's go. So the seats are very, very comfortable here. Now vision out the front is really, really good, both sides. Vision out the back is good width-wise, not too bad depth, but you do have your reverse camera and parking sensors to aid in that. Now vision out the sides, again really good all the way to the back, and the mirrors are big enough and wide enough, and you get a good field of vision out of them as well. So driving the Everest around, it's nice and quiet in here. Even for the diesel engine, which diesels are not really that quiet normally. Steering is actually pretty good for and reasonably light for a big 4-wheel drive. And you sort of want that too for obviously navigating off-road terrain a bit easier. So on-road is sort of like a breeze. So overtaking is a breeze thanks to the 2-litre bi-turbo, which was sort of proven in the last model Everest, and it just cruises up the hill. You don't need much power. The torque is really good. All right, so how does the Everest go, like acceleration? Well, let's try. Let's give it a go. Yeah, no, I'm pretty impressive actually from the Everest, from the 2-litre. I mean, obviously with the V6 you get a bit more grunt, a bit more pull there, but look, I'm still pretty impressed with the 2-litre, that it still goes really well and it's very fuel efficient. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, thanks guys.